And we be live. Welcome to Rubberneckers.
Previously on Rubberneckers. I'll show you.
Dave and I fought. Oh, okay. So he left himself out of the stream.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I know. Last week was, Devin had the COVID. Andrew was sick. And Dave and I fought like teenage girls is what we did. That was last week's.
It wasn't even like a cool fight.
Was it or wasn't it? I don't know. Did you listen to the show?
I listened to it. It's just like it did not give me like, any like superhero thoughts. I was just like, man, this is like watching two guys in wheelchairs with javelins trying to go at each other.
Could be. He's in his scooter. I'm trying to hit him with my cane. Like a real bum fight.
Hey, nice.
Right, turn your phones off. Everybody silence your phones.
No.
All right. So.
Okay, mine's up for $89.
Oh, thank you for that update.
There you go.
All right. So the record. So Bob's been making like a week's worth of pay by selling all his old vinyl.
A week's worth of pay. Yeah, off of like 3 records.
Right. He's been doing great.
Wow.
So. Uh-oh. What can we have? And you know what we didn't do? We did not. Where is he?
The intro. We didn't do previously on. Well, I did previously on. We didn't do.
The other thing we didn't do is we didn't set up a recording. We're not recording. We're just using.
Oh shit! Audacity. Fuck.
I got an idea. Don't talk over each other, and this will work out fine.
Good luck with that. Hey, how's it going there, Cheetah? What's going on over there? Hang on. Is he talking? Hey, Andrew, you there?
I am here, John. How are you doing today?
Oh, good.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go.
I apologies for my absence for the first minute of the show. My father needed my assistance. We were, putting up some last-minute Christmas decorations.
Christmas taking down, putting up. I know you're slow.
We were getting ready for next year.
Oh, okay. Let us see that.
Are we using Audacity or are we not?
Apparently, we're not.
Oh, I got Audacity going anyways.
Oh shit!
Wait a minute.
Hopefully,
we're going to do that. We should just do it. Everybody should just go to record real quick if that's the case.
Okay.
We can do that, and then we can start the show. Like we can really, really start the show.
I am ready, Podfather.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm not. Give me a second.
Christ, I hope your dad smacks that bullshit accent right out of your fucking mouth.
What are you talking about?
He's got the African accent down pretty good.
No, it's fucking Punjab.
It is.
I don't know. I guess that's how well he's doing it.
All right. I'm gonna set this up real quick.
John, this one's for you.
And then
You're drinking Coors Light.
I feel bad. I'm the only one not drinking. Well, I shouldn't say the only one not drinking.
But I couldn't drink it on the balcony tonight. Fucking like 25 degrees out. Walking out here, my grass was crunching.
God, I hate the cold. It's supposed to be down. And then we're talking about the weather. Good show. Good show.
Oh, because you're worried about press and record.
I mean, does anyone want to talk about their kids while we have the chance? Because that's captivating show content.
All right, hang on a second. Hang on
All
one
of
second.
my children love me very, very much.
Here we go. Shh, everybody. Shh. 3, 2, 1. Press record.
No.
All right, we got Bob. Say something, Devin.
Hello,
Andrew. Say
Hello,
something.
my friends.
His Anchala.
All right, we're ready to go.
I am Anchala.
Ancella.
It's like enchilada, but without the.
All right, and we're missing Dave. Dave is mad at me.
Who's missing
Where
Dave?
is that pussy bitch?
The pussy bitch. The pussy bitch is mad at me because I took his membership to this StreamYard away because I got a birdie told me that he wanted to fuck with me, and the only thing that panics me is this StreamYard account. So I took him and took him out and gave him a link, and he didn't like that. So he's mad at me. So he's boycotting the show, is what he's doing.
He told me he was having explosive diarrhea.
All I hear is.
So the thing is that the only thing that I care about is the StreamYard. I mean, Dave could go and tear every part of the show down that he wants to fuck with me. I don't know what how far the fuck with me it was going to be.
Well, I thought that it was kind of fucked up what he did last week when it was pretty much just you and him. I was here, but not here. And you were yelling at him. You guys were back and forth so hard, and you were going off on him, and he was removing you from the stream. And I don't even think you realized it. You were yelling at your mic. You were like, on your mic. You weren't even paying attention to what was going on the fucking screen.
Right.
And I was bringing you back in, and he'd remove you back out. And I think that's abuse. I don't, that's not cool. He does not have the right to just decide, I'm going to mute this person. I'm going to remove that person.
So we should fine him. Why don't we fine him? Abuse of power.
How about all of the fines that have ever existed in the show we put onto him like a bartender?
You know what? I can't do accents anymore. I'm not even going to try. Yeah, we should transfer all the fines from everybody's fine to Dave, and then he has to do something to redeem himself, so he doesn't pay him.
He's like a Jewish debt collector.
Hey, listen, I'm not going to lie. When Dave and I were arguing last week, I mean, it was real. The problem was, and I wanted to kick him out of the stream too. I did. I really did. I wanted to end the show.
But you're a bigger man than that. Get it?
So, yeah, I'm much bigger.
It was a true tribal encounter last week.
Because
you just watch like Color Purple or something. What the fuck?
It was a verbal fight to the death.
No, I think he rewatched Black Panther again.
I watched it 42 times yesterday. I was out for COVID for a week and I had nothing to do but watch movies.
Would you watch it on fast forward?
I watched it on every speed imaginable. You should try watching that movie on half speed. It's crazy.
So I said to Bob, Bob, I want to do a parody song about Dave. And I said, I'm having problems with the lyrics. He goes, give me the lyrics and I'll help you with it. Next thing I know, there's the lyrics. And I'll tell you one thing about Bob. This son of a bitch can write song parodies. So
one time I
don't know. Should we do it now or should we wait for Dave to be here to play the song?
He's not going to come.
Yeah.
One time I gave Bob a bongo drum and a piece of parchment paper, and he came up with the best song my village had ever had.
I bet you he did. What is it? Should I play it? I'm going to play it. Here we go. Here it goes. Now remember, this is my first parody.
Oh, disclaimer, John sucks. Here we go.
I suck. Here it is. I did it.
Mean Dave. Mean Dave.
Every morning around 9, you catch him live. Doesn't stand too well, so he sits on his hide. Kind of slumps like a boulder, runs his lips. Everybody knows he lives to talk shit. Mean Dave.
Mean Dave. Mean Dave.
Miserable Dave. Now you can tell by his accent where Dave calls home. Sounds kind of gay, does what he's told. Talks too much, never says a thing. Lips are moving, he's trying to be mean. Now I'll tell you, he came from privileged means. At his private school, he was homecoming queen. Now he has trouble moving his hands. Doesn't believe in the promised land. Little Dave.
Little Dave. Little Dave.
Hating ass Dave. Bring it home, John. Then came the day at the bottom of his life, like a kid joined custody with his mom and his wife. Everybody watching live cringed at his rap. Live viewer counts was dropping real fast. Mean Dave. There it is. Mean Dave.
That was a good parody of the Pink Panther song. I remember that from when I was a young boy.
You know, the thing is, that song's actually older than I am. That's Big Bad John from James Dean sang it, right?
James Dean. And he actually knew a guy. He was an actor. His name was John, and he was 6'5". So he called him Big John. And for some reason, the guy liked just the way that rolled off his tongue. So he wrote a song about it.
Jeez. So Dave, Dave, you said last week that if you're sick, it doesn't matter. You need to be here, whether you're sick or not. And here we go.
Do you
Not
want?
here.
If
do
it was
you-
the other way around, if it was me in the comments and not on the screen, I'd be catching all kind of fucking shade big time.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Of course, he'd
I'm
be,
just saying.
he'd be grinning from ear to ear because he would think I, rage quit the show, whatever, and he wins.
Right.
But he didn't. Excuse me.
Yeah. I got a message right before we went on that he was going to fuck with me. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, more than normal. I mean, more than normal is going to fuck with me. What's he going to do? So I panicked and I did something that pissed him off. So we'll see again, I don't want to get into too much of it, but Dave can't be here today. He's got the diarrheas. He's got the Hershey squirts. He's got the poop.
Oh yeah, poop talk. My favorite.
He's got the Taco Bells.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he had a gordita wrapped inside of a gordita, 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 wrapped inside of a.
Hang on.
I was waiting for someone to stop me.
I wasn't going to.
Without Dave,
webcam already.
Without Dave here, I am an unstoppable force.
That's not true.
Hey, Dave, while you're on the toilet, order him a fucking webcam, please.
Yeah, that would be it.
How much are
Damn that
webcams?
Jody B. See?
Like $20.
They're about
He has Taco Bell's posy.
See, here we go. He's going to quit because I'm a control freak. Oh, he just needed an excuse.
Control freak was what you did last week, Dave, when you kept on removing John from the stream because he was arguing with you.
If he does not like control freaks, why does he still live in a country like Australia?
That is a good point.
That was a joke for the boomers of the show.
Right.
If I understood your accent, maybe I would have maybe laughed a little.
What he's saying is that if Dave doesn't like control freaks, why is he living in Australia where everybody's locked down?
I think he understood that part.
You think that's the part he understood?
Bobby's just racist, John. That's the only thing that you need to understand.
I mean, doesn't his brother love yelling racial epithets out the window when they're driving?
That is different.
There. I got his name right.
Are we done with that bit?
Yeah, okay. We're done with that bit. We can move on. All right. Anybody got a topic there? How about you, Dell Tech Support?
Oh, I just realized that was me.
Change your fucking name.
I hurt my back today.
Oh, come on. Now you don't sound like Dell Tex, but tell me to unplug it and plug it back in.
I want you to, if your computer is not working, I want you to take the cord out of the outlet and keep plugging it back in like you're fucking a Peruvian woman.
You know what? That reminds me of an elevator story.
Keep going in and out, in and out, like sex.
Like Zegs? How many times you take it in and out?
Oh, geez. Now two guys doing accents. This is a fantastic show.
He said,
Jesus Christ. Now Dave has transformed into Devin. Now Devin's like, oh, this is terrible.
Well, no, I'm just saying you and accents have never worked out very well
I
together.
I know.
I don't know. I think he
want the
decorated
serious
that room
answer?
really nicely.
Do you want the serious answer?
Yeah, sure, Dave. What's the serious answer?
Like people.
Good. The two fat asses agree. Wonderful.
All right.
So, story tech support.
Oh, yes. I hurt myself today at work.
Is that it?
Good. That's good. Any point to that story there?
How do you hurt yourself at tech support?
Sorry, I had something in my throat for the first 10 minutes of this episode.
I'm sure you did.
I don't see, the thing is, I think I'm getting too old for this thing. This whole job thing.
Okay, whoa, wait, hold on.
I'm getting like, huh?
Andy, how
Yeah.
old are you, buddy?
That's really not important. I'll get that later.
No.
Anyways,
No, can I continue my line of questioning, please?
Sure. Go ahead.
yeah, sure. I'm 20.
Okay, and what is the vaguely tell me what you do at your job?
I work at an elevator repair shop, hair care, and tire center. I lift pallets of of elevators with a pallet jack and forklift.
Okay, so how are you already getting too old for this?
Well, I was using cling wrap to cling wrap the stacks of elevators so that they didn't fall off when we put them on the shelf.
Okay.
And I don't know. When I was clinging wrapping, I took a step and my back felt like something stabbed me and twisted. And it's been hurting ever since. I think I've taken like 16 ibuprofen today.
That's good for the kidneys. So I also hurt my back today, and you know how I did that?
Shitting?
No, I sneezed. I sneezed, and my back seized up. So that's old, my friend. That's when you're old. When you sneeze and your back seizes up.
Yeah, that does not sound good.
No, it's not. All right. So last week, Dave and I would say we had what would you call it?
A rocky marriage?
Differences of opinion on
oral.
Where this show should go. So even though he's not here today, I want to open it up to you guys. What is this show going to be about? What are we supposed to talk about? What are we not allowed to talk about? What are we supposed to bring to the show?
Go
ahead.
I say we go for a combination of Hollywood Squares and Family Feud, but without Steve Harvey.
Oh, because you don't like
black people.
Is that it?
I don't like his mustache. He's got the same mustache as Cleveland from Family Guy, and I don't trust it. It's like too perfect. It looks like a black Cheeto.
Yeah,
like a Cheeto puff dipped in tar.
Listen. So they want the voice back, is what they want.
I think the show needs to be a mix of Hollywood Squares mixed with Family Feud, but without the black guy.
Okay, we could do that. All right, I'm up for anything. I just wanted to know before we get into this thing, and I have some little guy sitting there in the background going, "Oh, this is horrible. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, we should do something else." Where's who's that guy that you guys love? I can't think of his name now. The guy that wears no shirt and plays video games.
Jerry Banfield.
Jerry Banfield. Thank you. Yay.
Not gonna lie, it sounded like you were doing a shitty Alec Baldwin Trump impression.
If he sent where's the stories at? If you see what he's doing right here, he's trolling me. He's picking on me, even from the toilet. He's picking on me from the toilet.
I want to hear a girl sneeze. Go ahead.
He called Devin a girl.
Did it not squeak at the end? That's what girls do. I could have swore it squeaked at the end.
I hold it in because I'm not trying to cause another nosebleed. I had my first nosebleed yesterday.
Cocaine.
And it was ridiculous. I've never had a nosebleed before, so I don't know how to deal with them. So I woke up and I was just, sitting there on the toilet trying to get my morning shit out. And I thought my nose was just running. So I was just like, no worries, no big deal. And all of a sudden I look down, there's like blood droplets on the floor. And I'm just like,
yeah, you're on your period.
Oh,
now you know how women feel. I don't actually, you know what? I don't even think that women know all the stuff that us guys go through. A male nosebleed is like 10 times worse than a female period.
I've heard a woman sneeze while on her period and heard a down there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what Dave's doing right now.
Still shitting. That's amazing.
Good.
I wonder if you could, oh, wait a minute. We have an actual woman in here who disagrees.
With what?
Disagree
with
with
that are that the nosebleeds that men go through.
No, male nosebleeds are worse than, and I'll tell you why. I mean, because I hate this bullshit that women have a higher pain tolerance. Like it's bullshit. Okay, like yeah, you get you get your period every month, right? But that's normal. You're used to that. Your body's broken and you have to deal with the consequences, right? That's why you shouldn't have fucking made Adam eat the fucking apple.
That's right. It's your
you try passing a watermelon through your dick hole.
Well, that's the mistake. Every woman should know that you should never let a guy fuck you. So every mother on earth has failed as a woman.
Oh, then why do you do it?
Now the Duchess is just.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Honestly, I thought that was like a German swear word. Like, I can't something.
That's a sneeze.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it will be next week when I get a hold of the audio on this.
But I mean, like a male nosebleed, it's unexpected. It's out of nowhere, and we don't know what's going on. I mean, you wake up like dazed and confused. I mean, I'm pretty sure Devin passed out like 5 minutes after noticing it. It's crazy. Male nosebleeds are the worst. I remember like I used to wake up with a nosebleed like probably every other week when I was still in chorus, and it was nasty.
All right, so Devin, back to your nosebleed.
No, so I had to like literally lay there in bed for like an hour before this fucking thing stopped, and then I had to go to work. So I was going to work, and I thought I felt fine because I drove there and everything. And I started working, and I was just like, oh, I don't know why I'm very dizzy right now.
So you lost a lot of blood.
And then like I fell backwards and actually kind of hit my head on one of the sales racks.
Is this for real?
Oh,
This is for real.
I still thought you were in the car. I was like, I hit my head on the guardrail on the bridge.
I got to work and I thought I was feeling fine and everything, and I was just like, man, I am really fucking dizzy. And like I kind of fell backward, and my manager was just like, "Are you doing all right?" And I was like, "I'll be fine. Just leave me alone."
What do you mean, your manager? Aren't you a manager?
No, not yet.
On to my news story.
All right, let's get to your news story.
This is the Guinness Book of World Records, largest ball of hair found in John's navel.
I got more spiritual as I've aged and kind of wanted to leave some kind of legacy.
Oh, this is disgusting.
And it hit me. You know, I'm gonna build a giant hairball.
It's amazing.
That thing's like 225 pounds.
Changed my life.
He's gonna cry because he made a hairball.
This is Blocker Studio in Cambridge, Ohio, owned and run by hairstylist.
Scottish guys doing the reporting.
I mean, what? So yeah, so he just blah blah blah. He saved hair. There it is. It's just growing and with hairspray, glued it on with hairspray.
Oh, you know what would be really cool?
The fact that he's in a suit and gloves makes this even funnier. Like,
well, he's wearing like the whatever urethane gloves, whatever they're called.
How funny would it be, because with the hairspray and that hair, it would go up like a fucking Roman candle when if you hit it with a torch or something.
John, if you just dig in your fucking belly button, you could outdo this quickly.
I don't think so. Although I have not checked my belly button for quite some time.
Why is he
225?
Why is he dressed like a Payday 2 character?
Couldn't you just roll that thing around?
I mean, imagine if you went to him, like, "Oh, there's my hair."
Yeah, no shit. I just thought of that. Look,
you can see all the woke TikTokers' hair in there sprinkled about like a blue mold.
There's a blue.
Could you imagine the smell if that thing did catch fire? Jesus.
Yeah, it would smell like women's rights and not freedom. That's what it smells like. I bet you that right now. And I bet half of that is armpit hair from someone going, I don't need to shave my pits because I believe I can be a disgusting cunt.
Right. Well, that's interesting. Isn't it interesting?
It is interesting. I've got another one that's kind of short.
All right, go ahead.
It's a dick pic. Get it? Never mind.
Frightening moment that played out on live television. Tori Yorgay, a reporter for WHO.
Yorgay? That's her name?
In West Virginia. She was about to do a live report when she was accidentally hit by a car. Take a look.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, in freeze thaw, we see this.
Why?
Breaks.
No, that's not hit by a car.
Hit by a car, but I'm okay. I just got hit by a car, but I'm okay, Tim.
That's the first
I'm okay.
Tell you what, I've been hit by a car. That was being nudged.
Yeah, that was just not. Yeah. Again, see, Now, if that was a guy, he would have just moved over a little bit and kept on talking. Not her. She falls on the ground. Oh, I've been hit by a car. I've just been hit by a car. Live
Just
TV.
wait till what the. Just wait a second.
Woo! We're all good. I'm okay. Yeah, that's live TV for you. It's all good. I actually got hit by a car in college too. Just
Dude,
like
I'd be
that.
calling a fucking lawyer.
I'm so glad I'm okay. You're okay.
We're so glad too, Tori. So the driver of that SUV did stop to make sure she was okay. But get this, Jorge, who was all alone, he goes on to finish the live shot with the report about the weather situation there in Dunbar, West Virginia.
He's laughing at the word Jorge.
Just fine this morning. Talk
She's
about
oh my word.
She's my hero.
I said this, I think her last week there. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She got a big job. Yeah. She's an intrepid reporter. I'm impressed.
Totally.
Oh my God.
You need to make an ISO of him saying you're gay.
This fucking generation doesn't even know what the fuck getting hit by a car is. Fucking pussies.
I do know you're gay though.
All right. Put on Frozen, the theme song, please.
Holy shit.
Let it
That's
go.
awesome. I want to change my last name to that.
Go ahead, change it. I'm not stopping you.
Be awesome.
Log into Twitter real quick and do it.
Yeah, there you go.
Now graduating from the police academy, Andy, you're gay. Okay, that doesn't seem right.
Make your father proud.
Dude, nothing would make him happier.
Honestly,
Honestly,
moving out,
yeah. Well.
graduating.
Well, the thing is, right, is my last name is kind of boring. Like I looked it up and never mind. I was about to say my last name.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Anyways, let's just say I looked at the history of my last name. It's boring as shit. I want a cool one, like Smith,
Like Jamingo.
The Sorcy.
Yeah, the Sorcy. It's good.
Here, Andrew, you would probably like this one. Everybody in Missouri got this notification on their phone. Alert system mistake warns Missouri residents that the Joker is on the loose.
Damn.
This is the tweet. Gotham City, Missouri. Purple, green, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, they said this was meant to be a test message. There's no alert. I'm glad they tweeted that out. I'm sure everybody that got the alert is on Twitter.
Well, I mean, I think if you see Gotham City, you're going to be like,
there's old people who don't. They're like, oh, where's Gotham at?
yeah, and then they're going to look it up and then see it's comic book. If you look up Gotham City,
you kid me right here. You kid me. So
exactly, it's whatever. That's awesome.
I don't think they made a 1978 3700 GT.
Well, the Joker
Anyway.
has one.
So I got a quick question for you.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys go to all you can eat like buffets or
Sure, all
anything?
the time.
Sometimes.
I can't see why Bob would go.
They make fun of all the fat fuckers there.
Right.
And Bob goes to eat
Sure
all
you
the
wanna do
plain
that?
food and then he leaves.
Oh, Diet Coke. Good choice.
Yep. Anyhow, a woman in New York, she decided to go to the all you can eat buffet, paid $50 for all you can eat. She ate so much sushi, 32 rolls of sushi, that she ended up in the hospital.
Yep.
Apparently, and again, I thought it would be for like food poisoning. No,
Nope.
acid reflux.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, well, I mean, so 32 rolls of sushi. And I'm thinking to myself, believe it or not, I can put away some food.
No.
I think I could do 32 rolls of sushi.
Where would
and
you
not
put
have to go to the hospital. Where would I put it? Down my gullet. I definitely could do it. Where's the fat story that Dave sent? I don't know what he's talking about.
Apparently, it's in your fucking Discord DMs.
What I read, she did it. The reason she did it was she was doing like a TikTok video or something of that sort, right? Did you not read the news story?
I did not.
Yeah, she was doing it for a social media video, and I'm pretty sure it was TikTok. I could be wrong on that, but would almost bet Andrew's right nut.
Andrew's right nut.
I consent for you.
Go ahead.
I consent for you to give away my nuts.
I don't know if one of them is going to be enough. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. So John did his news story without having the news story in front of him. Good job, John.
Oh, I was, of course, you know me. I
You're
start
a motherfucking professional.
Shiny things, and then I immediately have to go look for the shiny things. So here we go. Well, let's go to Dave's story. Dave's story: man fired by Big Four Strahan for being too fat urges others to know their rights.
This is an Australian story. Fuck it. Nobody cares.
I care. New job, a new house, a new life is what awaited for Griffin. They left Queensland and drove more than 3,000 kilometers. Don't know how far that is. For their new home in Tasmania over the holidays. But the suitcase barely seen unzipped before the family was told to pack up and leave just 2 hours into their new roles as manager of Big Four Strahan Holiday Retreat. Hamish and Hazel Griffin were fired. Now, Mr. Griffin, who managed a caravan park in, Jesus Christ, Concurry, northwest Queensland prior to the move, believes the decision violated his human rights. He urged others to do their homework before taking a new job. While helping to move a sofa from the shed at the park, Mr. Griffin said that he was told his weight would prevent him from being able to carry out his duties.
I'm pretty sure Andrew can do a pretty good Aussie accent. Let him read it.
Well, I'm on my phone and I can't.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were serious. My bad. I was told I couldn't do the job because I was too fat. I was told I wouldn't be able to push a lawnmower or climb a fucking ladder. I've been a park manager in Northwest Queensland for 8 years. I've been doing the job for 8 years. Mr. Griffin said, Mr. Griffin said that, well, he understood there would be a need to undertake such tests every now and then. He was not being employed as a groundskeeper or maintenance operator. It was a management position, he said. Sure, you have urgent situations where you might be short-staffed or you might have to go and give somebody a hand, which is what I've been doing for the last 8 years on a bigger property in harsher conditions.
Keep going. You're doing great.
This needs to be a thing.
What shocked Mr. Griffin was that he had conducted video interviews and sent photos of himself and his family to the employers. They'd seen me. They knew what I looked like, he said. Park owners told the ABC that Mr. Griffin's fucking sacking was due to a workplace health issue because he was a big fucking tard, and there were concerns Mr. Griffin would harm himself while working in the park. Kind of like our fucking Lenny from Mice and Men. That's probably what he was. He's going to go tend to the rabbits, and really what that means, he was going to go feed himself with jelly fucking donuts. Anyways, they said Mr. Griffin had withheld health condition from employers. What would I tell them? Carrying a few extra kilos, in my mind, is not going to inhibit me and hasn't inhibited for the last 8 years to carry out duties as a manager of a park, Mr. Griffin said. A crushing blow. The family who had spent one night in their new house picked up their car.
That's another story. It's a whole other story. Are we doing all of them?
Oh, shit. It's another one.
Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the end of that particular news story.
Okay.
So
Sorry
pretty much
about
the fat fuck couldn't mow the lawn or climb a fucking ladder and they canned his ass.
That's what happened, yes.
It's disgraceful. It's taking away my human rights. I was just doing my Dave impression when I was doing his lines.
I'm going to say that was excellent.
God damn it. Fucking, I clicked empty trash on my Mac and Dave's still in the fucking chat.
All right, let me get to his other. That
was a solid joke. Fuck y'all.
I laughed.
I'm Bob. I'm trying to. Here we go.
What do you mean? I was laughing. I was doing my gay little giggle laugh where I was like,
there's so much shit going on. I got so much shit open here. It's ridiculous. All right, here we go. Chrome tab. Let's see. Here we go. Anyone want to read this one?
Is this Dave's?
Can an equation to help determine kidney health be racist? Does this have something to do with drinking?
Racism!
Jim Juneteenth, now a federal holiday. Students in the internal medicine residency program at the University of California, Davis, gathered for weekly rounds. Rachel,
Rachel,
the associate program director,
Rachel. It's from The Dark Knight.
opened the session by playing a recording of the Emancipation Proclamation. She then jump-started a discussion about racism in medicine. For Bizrat, then a 4-year medical student at UC Davis and now a resident at Emory University, it was a chance to speak about racism and kidney care or
Hey, don't overdo
nephrology.
it there, soundboard guy. You want keeping it down over there?
Every time he says fucking racism in this article, I'm going to press the button to point it out.
Black Americans experience kidney failure nearly 4 times as often as white Americans.
Why?
And yet
Why?
they are less likely to receive timely referrals to a specialist.
Why?
Wait, yeah. Wait, hold on. How?
Black people.
Is it like a biology thing? What's going on? Where do they get?
One big problem, Wilda Michael remembers pointing out that June morning was that a common tool for measuring kidney health factored in race. Racism is very obviously present in a lot of objective data in medicine, she says. Many equations and guidelines adjust for race, and while it is sometimes a convenient proxy, critics say doing so reinforces stereotypes and that alternatives can yield more precise results. For kidney health, the practice could lead to great harm, she says, including death.
Oh, can we pause because I have something to add. So they say the quotes, racism is very obviously present in a lot of objective data in medicine. Now, the problem is that I bet your ass they're not going to link any of this data, right? There's none of it linked in the article at all.
No, I don't think so.
No. I don't see any numbers.
So if they're not going to put any stats in the article and they're not going to link anything, I don't think that they should be writing about it.
Well, this article looks like it was written almost immediately after George Floyd passed. So
it's just
they may have been all screwed up when they wrote the article.
I mean, the thing is, it's like, and I'm not even saying it's not true, but if it is true, and you're being serious that that there's evidence in the data, you need to show data. You can't just say it and have people think that they can expect it as fact.
Right. Like, in other words, they're trying to say that black people's kidneys aren't as good as white people's kidneys. And it's kind of racist, to be quite honest.
I mean, and cite your sources. Because, I mean, the thing is, like, with sickle cell, obviously not a lot of white people are getting sickle cell. That is a real thing, right?
I thought that was the black wing of the prison.
Well, they were also trying to say that Ashley Babbitt is an insurrectionist, and not true.
I'm just saying.
Her kidneys worked fine.
Not anymore.
You know what they could do? They could give Ashley Babbitt's kidneys to a black person.
You have to match, don't you? I don't know. Do white people match black people? I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. How do you know?
I mean, I thought it usually matches by blood type.
There it is.
There it is.
That needs to be episode art.
Kidneys matter.
I'm just saying for the people over
my next
at
NFT.
For the people over at Undark, just cite your sources.
Right.
Or I guess I want to know because they're I guess they're just quoting somebody talking. But if you're going to quote somebody, you need to either say that in the article they did not provide any resources for that, or go out and try to find them yourselves. I don't know. It just seems you shouldn't be talking about data if you're not going to present any.
I agree with you.
So Dave says there are biological differences that only mixed breeding can cure. Thanks, Devin, for your contribution.
What did I wait a second. What does he mean?
He's saying you're a half breed.
Oh, I am a half breed.
Right. He says that only half breeds can fix the sickle cell, I guess.
Oh, well.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, because if everybody gets
the heart
sickle
problems,
if everyone gets sickle cell, nobody gets malaria.
But hey, thanks to COVID and you're not taking the vax, you're now a pure blood.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it cleaned the Spanish out of him.
Yes.
No, but he can say that he's a pureblood because he hasn't been vaxxed.
Yeah, I've had it twice.
Prior, he wasn't able to say that about himself.
He can also say the N-word legally. Go ahead, Devin.
No, I don't think he can.
No, there's already too many people have records of me saying that. I'm not gonna give them.
Yeah, you know what you shouldn't do is admit that people have records of you saying that.
Well, the person that has the records of saying that is on the show right now. So,
Again, not a good thing because
you have records of John doing it.
Yeah, I do.
Right. So it's like Russia and the United States. We can annihilate each other. So that's why we don't do it.
Mutually assured destruction.
Because
that's exactly
and you know what? That's what friendship should be built upon: a knife to each other's throat.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Friends are.
Hey, Andrew, do you think you'd be able to help me out with this topic a little bit?
Oh, I can help you out with anything you need, brother.
All right. So, I know John and Bob aren't going to really know anything about this, but something really interesting that happened in the entertainment industry, more so the gaming industry, is that Microsoft recently acquired Activision Blizzard.
Oh shit, yeah.
And okay, so and I don't know if you guys either you, John, or Bob saw like the controversy with Blizzard that happened a little while ago.
The only Blizzard I know of comes from Dairy Queen, but continue.
Okay, so
Wait, can
apparently
I give John my great summation of pretty much what happened?
Yeah, go for it.
There was this I believe the player himself was Chinese, correct, Evan? Or no? Okay, yeah. So, and he was saying like free Hong Kong, and Blizzard pretty much said nope, and like they banned him from tournaments, did they not?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they banned him from tournaments because he was cited saying free Hong Kong in game, right? Was it?
Yeah, it was during like one of the big games.
Yeah, so he said free Hong Kong, and then it was a lot of backlash because people were like, they're like, you can't say like he can kind of say whatever he wants, and plus Hong Kong was in a very terrible spot. You know, I mean, I don't really think it was a bad thing to say.
It's not just the Hong Kong thing either. I believe it was the Blizzard Activision thing where they had this room called the Cosby Room.
Well, how much does a normal Hong Kong cost?
A normal Hong Kong? I don't know.
I think it's
about a free Hong Kong. I mean, how much money are they losing?
I think they usually go for about $400 or $500 a pop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would see why you're upset of a free Hong Kong. You're losing a lot of money.
So,
yeah,
like,
well,
you know,
the thing is, I mean, a Hong on its own is $250. So if you want to add an extra Kong to that, you're going to add, probably like twice, maybe 3 times as the original.
That whole controversy, there used to be this character in this game called Overwatch that was named a certain name after one of the producers in the game, named McCree. And apparently he had something to do with this thing called the Cosby Room that had a bunch of rape allegations. And they changed his name.
True, though?
I don't know, but they did change his name in the game from McCree to Cassidy.
Oh.
And
Hey, listen
everyone
now.
still called him McCree.
Yeah, no, everyone still calls him McCree.
Quick side note. I got Dave here. Andrew, can you read Dave's comment in an Australian accent, please?
They'll be releasing a new game for John, Candy Call of Duty.
Attaboy.
Cool. Now that he's done his joke, I'll do mine. This argument got thrown out of court because it was a Hong jury.
Hong jury.
Bob, you know how much money
I
you could make if you just wrote down all your dad jokes and put them in a book? I would buy it. I've got
I
two.
think I don't already have a book on Amazon.
But I think this acquisition is really interesting because Activision and Blizzard itself don't really know how to run their own servers or how to keep hackers out. Microsoft is pretty decent at it.
Green Bay
and I think this whole buyout is just to buy all the IPs that they have. That way Microsoft can just start producing their own games and have a run on games again. Because there's still a Sony and Microsoft not versus, but rivalry because Sony still has some games that are never gonna come out on Xbox consoles, and vice versa.
Oh, it says here in the article, it says, you're probably thinking to yourself, why is Microsoft spending $69 billion on a company that makes video games? I know, because they can't make any on their own because they suck.
Yeah, exactly. They do fucking suck at it.
Everything all of their intellectual property that they own belonged to somebody else at one point. They just either stole it or bought it. They've never had a fucking original thought.
Isn't Master Chief's real name John? Yes, it is.
Cool.
Anyways, people are pretty much worried that Call of Duty is only going to be available on Xbox for now on, which it's not. It's like, I don't know why people are fucking worried about that.
That would just be retarded.
I mean, they would lose an incredible player base. I mean, the thing is, Sony has a lot of its audience locked in with their exclusives, right?
Final Fantasy. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. The people are anticipating the new God of War game, the Spider-Man game. There's a Wolverine game coming out that's going to be exclusive to PlayStation as well. Fans of PlayStation are going to stick with PlayStation, and they're going to still buy them.
Yes.
So
we've lost 30% of our viewers while you guys were talking about this bullshit. Go ahead.
Are we done with that bit?
Well, I don't know. See, this is exactly what we were talking about, like shitting on somebody's topic.
Yeah, I mean,
I know you didn't do it like right off the bat, but
and we're trying to appeal to a younger audience too. You can't just be talking about boomer shit.
And to be honest with you, some people are hanging in here just to watch it. They might have somewhere to go, so they just popped out. It's not just because you can't be fixed on the number up there in the top saying, okay, we had 10, now we have 7. We can't.
It was a joke. Calm down.
Oh, it's a joke. Okay,
calm down,
joke, Bob.
I'm sorry. I'm
a gamer now.
I got COVID brain. Oh shit, dude.
I got that, and I got this. Whoops.
I fucking wish I had actual arcade cabinets.
Right.
Yeah, just like Piccolo just said in the chat, unless you are a grown-up, you can just buy them all, which makes sense. That's why I have a Switch and a PC.
Yeah,
everything I want, I can just buy.
I got a story for you.
Oh, okay.
So, if we're done with this, I'm sorry. If you're done with this, I have the next
I just think this is actually going to do good for Blizzard, Activision, whatever, because recently their games haven't been doing too well when it like Warzone. Don't get me wrong, everybody still plays Warzone.
Do you think that they're gonna try to do away with the Activision name as far as on modern or newer titles? Like they're just going to make it Microsoft as opposed to because
so it's going to be it's going to be Microsoft as like the producer thing. That's going to be the first thing that shows when you launch up the game.
Yeah,
and then it's going to show all like Raven, Field, whatever, Sledgehammer, whoever actually made the game is afterwards.
Okay.
All right. So I have an embarrassing story.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
So back when my daughters were young and I was still living with my wife, for Christmas, they bought this Barbie house, and in the Barbie house had an elevator. And so we get the elevator, so we put the thing up. Hang on, wait. So then we put the whole thing together and we go to work it, and the fucking elevator don't work. And do you think I could fix that fucking thing? I couldn't fix it. So we had to take the whole thing back and get a whole nother thing because the elevator wouldn't work. So then somehow it got out. I think my wife told one of my friends. So now they're like, Jesus Christ, John can't fix a Barbie fucking elevator. Why are we sending them out on different stuff like this, different elevators? So there you go. That's my Barbie elevator.
You traded it in for the Barbie escalator?
I couldn't fix the Barbie elevator in a Barbie thing. And I was an elevator mechanic. That's what I'm saying. It's embarrassing.
You tried to fuck Barbie, didn't you? You tried to bend Barbie over.
No.
Give me the old one too.
No. But if you bend over, I'll shove Ken up your ass.
Ooh.
I want to watch that. Not that I'm into gay shit or anything.
Ken is what John and I nicknamed my black mamba that I have.
It's a black mamba. Isn't that a snake?
It's also
the name of a fake dick.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
that's the name of Bob's dick.
I was like, I got to go jam a snake up Bob's ass.
That's the dump truck. Drop the load and leaves.
That's it.
It's the obvious name.
All right. This is a story we can go to. This poor fucker. Let me find it. Damn it.
Is it going to be about Brandon?
Yes, it'll be about Brandon. We'll talk about him too.
Wait.
Hang on.
We didn't say which Brandon. You have to guess.
We didn't say which Brandon. Brandon.
While you're looking for that, can I tell you guys a joke?
Sure can.
Yes. Make me laugh.
Hold on. It's making me laugh just thinking about it.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
Sorry. What do you call a dinosaur with no eyes?
I don't know. What do you call a dinosaur?
Shut up. Boom, got him.
It's amazing. It's an amazing joke.
All right, so kid sleeping in Australia.
No. So this poor fucker right here, Cowboys fan. The thing is, I actually feel bad for him, but he's a Cowboys fan, so it's hard for me to feel bad.
He's also a douche. Fucking
he also has look at that shitty haircut
and that stupid chain with the Dallas star around his neck.
How do you have bedhead when your hair isn't even an inch long?
Doped out of his head.
He didn't put enough grease on each side. It's only in the middle. Right. Kind of like poking out a little.
So this guy, he went, took a trip to Dallas to watch this game, and he told his girlfriend.
2 L's.
So he told his girlfriend it was a guy's weekend, and he took his side chick. And just as Dallas lost, and they're panning the crowd to show dejected Dallas Cowboys fans, they take this guy's picture, and guess what? His girlfriend saw it and called him out on social media.
Well, at least it was a girlfriend, not a wife. That would be worse. Far worse.
Yeah, but still, the poor guy got caught with his side chick on national.
Good.
I mean,
Good.
they both look doped out of their brains.
That's what you get, you piece of shit.
Well, that's your normal Dallas Cowboy look.
Gay ass fucking plastic neck chain.
Look at the girl behind him with the
look at those eyelashes.
I mean,
well, when she opens her eyelids, it covers her entire forehead.
Yeah, I would say it kind of does. All right, so to me, the best part about this was Dallas lost, and then the second best part about this poor fucking guy got jammed up. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to ask everybody else besides Andrew. Have you ever got caught cheating?
No.
Cheating like
on a girlfriend?
Test?
No, on a girlfriend.
I've gotten caught doing that on a test, yeah.
No, I've never actually gotten caught doing that.
Okay.
But I still feel immense regret. Not really.
Have you ever been caught jerking off with your mom's mink coat?
No, but that's pretty embarrassing.
Sneaky, aren't you?
Well, is that supposed to be like a joke or something?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, okay.
I win. Oh, that's about as good as Andrew's.
Oh, okay.
Andrew, have you ever got caught jerking off into your mom's mink coat?
No, but my dad did catch me. I was laying down on the bathroom floor with the fan on and the shower on, and the door was locked. And then I hear
this, Bob.
And then I hear
just spinning.
I hear the door go ching because he's got a key to all the doors, and he like opens it up, and like my dick's in my hand, and
it's like a Resident Evil game.
And it was like he turned to look to the shower, but then he like looked down. and then I'm
door has a key lock on it.
It's like it's probably about like a millimeter in diameter. It's just like this little stick you put into the door.
About like a little like a flathead screwdriver blade. Yeah,
right. You could throw it in there and it pops.
He said he has a key. I didn't know what he meant.
Well, I mean, yeah, like you could unlock it with a hairpin if you had one.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Anyways,
so he looked left, looked right, looked down,
and then he looked at me, and like I saw his face get so red, like even the top of his head, I could feel like what hair he had left was like boiling off, and I'm sitting there, and I didn't stop. I was just like,
You didn't stop. You just kept. Did you stare into his eyes and keep eating your meat? Is that what you said? Because that's a fucking. Go ahead. What?
I stared into his eyes and I went, oh.
Did you pause at the like? Did you continue for a couple more? Pulls.
I felt my dick like shrink into my hand, like it just immediately retreated into my body.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. I was going to say, because normally if something happened, the first thing you do is freak out, grab something, try to throw it over you, and scream for him to get out.
No, I just kept going.
I just stared into his eyes and kept jerking off, and
then I went
like a gangster.
Like a gangster that halfway through, like it's like a gangster that was like halfway,
Yeah,
it's like halfway gangster, and then it's like I pushed out at the very end with the
By the way, Duchess, that's just how like Southern fathers are, I guess, or just Andrew's dad is.
Well, it's not like the first time that's happened. I mean,
not true. We leave the door open.
Well, hold on. That leads me into another tiny little story.
Sure.
I remember one time as well. I was actually in the shower this time. I wasn't doing anything, but my dad. Oh, actually, no, I was jerking off in the shower. Anyways, my dad comes in and he like opens the shower curtain, and I'm like, and like why
is your dad keep coming in the bathroom when you're in there?
Because he's in there for half an hour using all the soap and the water.
He's bang on the door, say, "Hey, knock it off. Let's go. I'm going to cut the water at the fucking water heater."
Yeah, I mean, he normally does that, but this time I did bust when he flung it open. I was like almost done, and it was like I was like staring at him in the eyes, and then
Oh God!
And the thing is, Andrew's dad was staring right back in Andrew's eyes, like, "Go ahead, I dare you." Go ahead.
While his son is just going.
I'm sorry, I got to this one. What is wrong with your dad?
I get you doing that. I change the head on your shower to something that's less comfortable, less pleasurable.
I closed the shower curtain, and he said, "What do you want from Outback?" And I was like, "What?"
I was a blooming onion, you fag. Now get out of here while I finish jerking off.
Anyways, he proceeded to shove his phone through the shower curtain, and he said, "Order anything you want except the George Floyd meal." I was like, "What?"
George Floyd meal.
Because this is back whenever. And the thing is like the George Floyd meal, it was just like some promotional thing they were doing. It was like some steak meal with shrimp, and it's like all the money went to like the George Floyd Foundation, whatever. The problem is though, it was like the best thing on their menu. And I was sitting there like, shit, it's like I kind of want that fucking George Floyd meal. And it's like, and I think I deserved it after what I just went through. But then I was just like,
if you ordered that, your dad would have put his knee on your neck for 9
you
minutes,
came while
47
looking in your dad's eyes.
It's a joke. Like, no one can do that. Nobody can do that. Tell you that right now. Nobody can do that. God, the chat's all fired up. Jody says, "Do they have pulled pork?" Oh, that's Whiskers. God, the chat's flying so by I can't even get to them.
Yeah, it is fast.
Jody says, "I assumed he would have got caught with a plunger half in and out of his ass." That is true.
Or one of mom's tampons.
Right.
So we need to decide what this would be, but I came up with a punishment to replace the knee of Derek since we're not doing that anymore.
Okay.
It would be the bullet of James Earl Ray.
Ooh. But how long would that be?
Well, these guys don't even know what that is.
All right, let's find out. Devin, what's the bullet of James Earl Jones?
James Earl Ray.
No idea.
The force,
right. You really don't know any? I don't have any idea.
Nope.
Andrew, I am your father.
Andrew, do you know the bullet?
Get out of the bathroom. Oh, sorry. What?
Do you know the bullet of James Earl Ray? Do you know who that would be? What that would be about?
It's the guy that killed Martin Luther King.
Oh yeah, actually, the FBI did that.
You know what? I think I'm with Andrew on this one.
CIA.
Because the FBI. Well, no, the CIA. That's not within their confines.
Right. They have to. FBI has to kill.
Who ordered the code red?
I think the FBI, because I believe before Martin Luther King was dead, the FBI had been harassing MLK for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I think his family believed that it was them too. And honestly, at that point in time, I would not doubt it if the American government did something like that.
Oh, back then, absolutely.
Yeah,
sure they did.
Now,
I don't think they do it now.
No. But definitely, but then, yeah, because I mean, you're trying to tell me that some old white guy in the FBI didn't look down on black people? I think I think they might have.
Back then, it was real racism.
Back then, it was Back then, it was like you walk into a shop, it's just like, hey, it's a bunch of beep.
Yeah, they had real racism back then. It wasn't just like, oh, someone said the N-word.
Racism. You sound like Toad from Mario.
back then, the cop would look right into the guy's eyes and say it.
I know how that feels.
Stare right into his eyes.
Yeah, fine. Right. Then we'll create a punishment called the no-knock warrant.
The no-knock warrant, I like that better.
It's where you just walk in and start blasting over somebody.
Right.
That should be called the soldier no quarter policy.
Yeah.
No soldiers be coming into my home while I'm busting.
Yeah, but that lacks.
Racism. That's true.
Need more of that.
Yeah.
So hours up. Now we're in after show. Devin, you want to take us out or what?
Hey, thank you everyone so much for listening to Rubberneckers this week. I'm very glad that Andy decided to join us. I think that
Andy made the show tonight. Thank you, Andy. Thank you for digging us out of a hole, buddy.
I do hope that you all had a good time listening. And make sure you tell your friends and family to listen to Rubberneckers.
That's
the chat's on fire. The chats have better jokes than we do. No knock law like Andy's dad. One for Duchess. Hey, Duchess. Yes.
I need every time my dad like tries to like knock on my door, I slip a sheet of paper under the door, just like sign here to enter.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Andrew's dad goes to his mother. Do you think he's jerking off yet? Because I just want to go in and stare into his eyes while he does it.
Yeah.
It's a sick household over there you've got there.
I think I overheard them at the beach. This might be TMI, but I overheard them at the beach this past year. They were like arguing about something, and it was like, I'm pretty sure what the argument boiled down to was it was my dad's birthday, and he complained that they only had sex once or something.
In the year or the night?
I guess in the year. I mean,
wow. Okay, so how often should a married woman have to give it up to their husband?
Well, I don't think it should have to be anything. And if you don't feel like doing that with your spouse or your significant other, why are you in a relationship?
Oh, I understand that part of it. But you would think, I mean, we probably have some married people in here. Like, I would think that, to keep the marriage going, I think it'd have to be like once a week. Probably Jody's on site.
On site. On site.
Brace yourself, honey. No, I mean, seriously. I'm thinking, like, if you're married, like once a week, a Wednesday and a Saturday. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah.
Is that too much to ask, ladies?
I say on a Sunday, let the Lord
give it
watch.
Up twice a week.
I say after church on Sunday.
Got to keep it spicy. So I'll tell you what, the best way.
I like to choke a woman out with a rosary and let her beg for God's mercy.
Yeah, right. The best way to get a woman hot is to vacuum the rug. If you're in the house doing chores and shit.
Hey.
You know what I saw my dad doing one time? My dad was vacuuming the floor, and he was also like eating watermelon while he was vacuuming, and he would spit the seeds on the floor and vacuum them up because he's already vacuuming. It's a smart man right there.
Look at Bob getting all the women hot.
Yeah, I was polishing my damn floors up.
Hell yeah!
My
Is that
Christmas
a
present.
Swift or Wedjet?
No, that is a Bissell Crosswave.
Oh, that sounds even better.
Super XL Pet Edition.
Oh, for Jakey.
Apparently, Dave's has a little problem. Once every president is more than enough.
All right, cool. It's poop time.
Why do you think Dave's watching Black Cheer or whatever the hell he was watching? He was
What'd he call that? He said that I
don't
wouldn't
know.
like it, and then is that it? No. Oh yeah.
Can you imagine if like
No.
if you made a game with like your spouse, like every time, like back in like 2016, like every time Trump tweets, we have to fuck.
Oh my God.
That'd be crazy.
Wear it down to the nub. All right, here it is. So Dave's been watching a show called Cheer. Bob won't watch because there are black cheerleaders, and John won't watch because they're extremely gay. You know what? Where is this show at? Because I want to watch it now. Now that Dave says that I don't want to watch it, I will watch gay black cheer.
It's not black cheer. It's just cheer.
Black gay cheer. Black gay cheer is what I want to watch. I want to find out where it's at.
I believe she just. Oh, Devin has left us.
No, I removed so we don't sit here and just look at his empty room as he walks in unknowing.
Oh, look at Bob running the show.
Especially like, what if his roommate walks in?
Hey, look at John running his mouth.
Of course, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Hey, look at me not running.
All right, we're just waiting for Dave.
We can't look at you. You won't get a fucking webcam. What is your problem with that?
How much are webcams? They're like $30.
Well, you get a decent one for like 50.
Yeah, you could, but I'm just saying, just a regular old camera is.
Well,
like
I can't get. I don't want to get a mounted one because like I just have a laptop.
Right.
So get a
laptop. Just hang it over the top of it.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Like it escapes my mind because I'm just so used to my old one. It came with a webcam. This one doesn't. This one didn't.
I know.
I'll get one. I'll get one though.
Here you go. This is what you need right here, buddy. See if I can get it up here, and I'll put it up on the screen for you.
I don't want one that looks like shit because my last one looked like shit.
How the fuck is that webcam? Internet security. What the fuck?
All right. But that one right there, see that Logitech there, $39.99? That's all you need, buddy, right there.
But does it look good?
When you scroll up a little bit and you look to see if the other one right here, the 920 is on sale for damn $60.
That's a nice camera right there.
And it has you can shut this thing over the lens so your dad can't watch you jerking.
That's right. So nobody can watch you jerk off.
That's good because that's a big problem in my house.
You need that. You also need one of them to go over the keyhole.
If you want the real deal.
Oh, look, they got ring lights on them now. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's a Razor, and it gets really good reviews. So now, if you want the real deal, you're going to go with the Elgato face cam. These are $200, but you can adjust the shit out of them like you can a DSLR. They have like a Sony thing in them that's badass, and Dell also makes one too that's badass.
Okay, well, let me order one of these bad boys right now. Not the Elgato one.
They're $200.
No, not the Elgato one. What was?
I mean, you should. Well, don't do it right now. You should cross-reference like Best Buy and like Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon has the same. What kind was that there, Bob?
You can get a Logitech. I have a Logitech 922 now. That's what I'm not what I'm on now. But here's the difference. Okay, this is my higher end camera, and this is a Logitech 922. Now I don't have very much light on in this room, but can you see the difference? Oh, sorry. Let me take my damn screen out of the mix here. Here we go. All right, so this is the Logitech 922. The 920, 922, they're almost the same. So this is the Logitech. Now this is my $1,000 camera. See what I mean? So and I have that plugged in with an Elgato Cam Link, which takes an HDMI.
That camera was $1,000.
Well, this is a Canon G40 camcorder. It's a higher end camera. It's not made to be a webcam, so I have to HDMI out into a Elgato Cam Link, which turns it into USB, which makes it into a webcam.
So here it is on Amazon. It's a 920X HD.
That one doesn't have the privacy thing on it, but
there's one. I'm sorry, there's one there that does have the privacy thing. Same price, same exact price, same thing. except it has the whatchamacallit on it.
See, mine
You mind sending me a link because I will forget.
Mine didn't come with the lens cover, so I bought
Same
one.
thing.
I actually bought
Except
one
it
on
has
Amazon.
the whatchamacallit on it.
See, mine
you mind sending me a link?
Sorry about that. That was me. I did that. Excuse me. I made a mistake. Excuse me. Devin come back? 'Cause he's still shitting.
Hey, obviously he's still pooping.
Still pooping.
I was hoping that you were going to go because it's right there behind you, and you'd leave the door open.
Now I don't have to
All the
poop.
fans want it.
I pooped before this. I'm
Next,
serious. My
next
back's
show,
killing me.
I'm door dashing you some fucking Taco Bell, and you're taking that shit down your throat on the show, so you're going to end up in that bathroom for the after show.
Dude, you get me 2 taco burrito supremes and an extra large Dunkin' Donut coffee. 15 minutes.
Always.
I've evacuated everything in my bowels, bowls, whatever.
So you found that remote from that 32-inch cathode ray tube TV that you had back in '94?
Yes. All right. So there you go. There, I put it in the private chat there, Andrew.
He doesn't
Hell
know.
yeah.
That's the wrong one. God,
No, I worked
the
out the
YouTube
private
link.
chat,
What is he
too.
going to do with that?
I don't know. Never mind.
Oh, YouTube link.
Ding-a-ling. Just DM it to him on Discord.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
God
You,
damn.
you just DM'd the Rubberneckers link.
Did I?
did.
Yeah.
Go to Rubberneckers and watch.
He's trying to increase our viewership. Good job, John.
There we go. It's always all right. I put it in his
Now DM it to somebody who's not already on the show.
trying. All right. You think Dave would be off the shitter by now? He could actually come
Hey,
in.
we need Andy's dad to go looking on Devin.
That'll get him off the toilet. Hey, Andy's dad, go over there to stare into Devin's eyes while he's shitting on the toilet. That would make me get up after that. I know that would. I'd be like, God damn, Andrew's dad. We allowed to know his first name because I hate calling him Andrew's dad. That's a no.
No.
All right, never mind.
I don't want to know it. Let's just call him Steve.
Why don't we just call him Dave? We'll call Andrew's dad.
No, that's confusing.
Not for Andrew. It's
That's
not
his other dad.
You know that if Dave walked in while Andrew was laying on the floor jerking off, that Andrew would look lovingly into Dave's eyes and definitely finish.
Honestly, he could probably pass as he could probably pass as like a Rob or a Robert.
Fucking Dave would need a mop.
Think of names for like a Southern dad that's around like 5'8", but he's got very broad shoulders and he's muscular.
Bill.
Bill. Okay. Now you need like a Rufus. Wouldn't that Rufus be a Rufus?
And his name is actually Benny on his fucking birth certificate, not like Benny.
Oh yeah, no, the Benny that works.
That's my neighbor's name. He's a fucking wonderful neighbor.
You think Henry or George is a Southern name? I don't know.
Oh, attend to the rabbits, George.
Like down here,
George.
Down here, it's like Dinky and Skeeter.
Bubba.
Yeah.
Bubba's a good Southern name.
Every one of my brother's fucking buddies has some kind of goofy ass goddamn nickname. They're like, Hey, Shorty, throw me one over.
Slim. Hey, go. Where's Slim at? Meanwhile, Slim's 700 pounds.
Go tell Rocky to get his ass over here. Like,
Rocky. That's another one.
Yeah. So what the fuck?
Clay.
Hey, can you get Double Barrel Daryl to get his fat ass over here?
Hey, as long as it ain't dime bag. Don't you fuck with dime bag.
Double Barrel Daryl.
Yeah.
I like
Double
that.
Barrel Daryl. Yeah, they call him that because he
Got a
comes
big
in
old
two
dick.
bumps.
So, here's the other thing. Everybody that's kind of hanging in here still, if you're in the after show, you like us. So I would appreciate it if you could, just for fun's sakes, for funsies. Could you take and subscribe to the Rubberneckers channel on YouTube if you're there, and hit the like button on this? So we need some likes.
Or hit the dislike button because no one can see that now.
That's what I said last night on
Yeah, but
Boomer
it still
Available at
affects you.
boomerbunker.com.
It affects the.
No, it doesn't.
It does, because if there's
doesn't give it, YouTube doesn't care. Engagement is engagement. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit if it's up, down, if you comment, whatever. It's all the same. Engagement is engagement with them.
We need to see if we can get like a hitchhiker's thumb for our YouTube.
Hey, you know what we got to do, guys? Stop your recording. If you're
I
still
did that like 10 minutes ago.
All right. Well, somebody should have told me to stop my recording.
Ooh, Jug. I've never known a dude named Jug, but now I want to.
Want to know a Jug head?
We did have
Archie
a
Guns?
buddy of ours named Too Tall. Guess what his wife's name was?
Big Hole?
No, I said Too Tall because he was like 6'6", and he was a beanpole. He was so skinny.
Okay.
His wife was like 5'2". So guess what they called her?
Bean Sprout.
Too short, dummy.
Too tall, too short.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. We used to
Well-
be in a van club back in the day. You know, those like customized vans, and you
pick up children.
Fucking meet up on the weekends, have parties at like campgrounds. It's awesome. That shit was a blast.
Was that a swingers thing?
No, I mean it turned into it, but you know,
That's what I figured.
That wasn't the initial. You know, the day begins. You know, you're playing volleyball. There's a band playing, a lot of beer, but you know, midnight comes around. And usually, nobody's wearing clothes.
I don't get the whole swingers thing.
Well,
Don't get that at all.
Just
I mean,
don't know. My dad
don't get
used
me
to say it
wrong.
doesn't matter where you get your appetite, as long as you eat at home. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah. No, I just the whole thing about you pass your wife around and then I get it.
Yeah,
You're
never,
getting other
never.
yeah. It would be fine if. Never mind. I don't want to talk about this.
I don't get the thing like, hey, honey, show them your titties. Like, I don't understand that one.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. It's for better, for worse, not for the neighbor. It's not better for worse for the neighbor, the guy down the street.
All the buddies in your van club.
Right. No. Mm-mm. I think it's supposed to be one-on-one. Kind of like
two spuds.
Two spuds.
Maybe that's how many he can get up his ass.
Too small. I don't know what too small means.
She was answering like because the dudes
the too tall, too small.
They're like 20 seconds behind, whatever.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, unlike you, you're like 20 years behind.
20 seconds behind, yes, but I'm here in real time. Yeah, exactly. Passing your spouse around.
Well, like they would play strip volleyball. Come like I don't know 9:30 at night.
Strip volleyball.
Yeah, if you missed the ball, whatever, everybody on the team has to lose an article of clothing. Goofy shit like that. I didn't do it while I was like a total adult. I think the last one I went to, I was like 21. And I wasn't in any relationship. So
okay. So you were just
I didn't mess with anybody either. That wasn't my thing. But it was fun though. They know how to party. I'm not going to hate on them. They know how to party. Of course, you hear so much 38 Special and Leonard Skinner covers.
You are in Alabama.
Well, no, we would do them in Florida. You drive all these van clubs from all over. They all meet at one campground.
Mm-hmm.
The van club that hosts it rents the campground out for the weekend from Friday to Sunday. And then they invite all these other van clubs from all over the country, and they come and you each get a campsite and your vans circle the campsite. And then, and you party together.
To have one spud in the graduating class, kind of crazy. Two
people named Spud. Wow.
Right.
Nickname or what their mama named him, Yo,
it's not a Spud. There's no way there's no way that his name on his birth certificate's Spud.
I wonder if he can't get it up if they call him the mashed tater.
Dud.
What happened to can't afford webcam?
I don't know. This is the longest he's hung out in
you gave him a link and now he's not even
gone?
here anymore.
I'm watching the Rubberneckers video feed.
Oh Jesus!
Right, I'm focused on
which one? The one that you weren't on?
No, the one that John sent. So there's a lot of voices going in my ears right now.
No. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's far out.
Well, if one of them sounds like your dad, you probably need to look up
around
the room.
I just came.
Why are we doing a half an hour after show? Do we really have to do a half an hour after show?
No, there's no rule. He's
not even here. He can't even whine and cry and bitch and moan like he did last time. We did a full hour.
I mean, this guy, he's fucking gone.
There's the washer machine back there.
No, yeah, it is. Well, he got that one about like 3-4 months ago.
I don't know enough about him.
Well, yeah, when he took over that place, the owner threw in the new washer and dryer.
What else is back there? There's a puppy up on the wall.
Don't be creeping, man. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I want to creep. Hang on, I'll tell you how much I want to creep. What's he doing? He won't let me do it.
Are those hats hanging on the wall?
Let's find out. Yeah, it looks like a hat.
I think John will like the name of my audio file.
Yeah. What was the? Yeah, you do have good names for them. Usually.
No, honey, he has IBS.
Walking the dog. They don't have a dog.
Well, that might be a euphemism for taking a shit.
It could also be, yeah. What is that?
What? He's probably watching porn.
Wait, is that Andrew?
I had opened someone's Snapchat story.
See, there that is.
See what you got to do. So yeah, it's not really. I mean,
so what do we go to TikTok now?
Might as well.
I don't.
Oh, hey, hi everyone. Hey. Back to the. Where are they? Here we go. All right, there we are. All right, well, you know what? We're just to piss Dave off since he didn't show up tonight. We're going to end the after show 10 minutes early.
Well, you have to read out the name of my audio file.
Last week.
Oh, hang on. Let me read out the audio file for Andrew. Let's see what he sent me. The audio file. And I'll tell you one thing about Andrew. The whites of my dad's eyes MP3. That's the title of the episode. The whites of my dad's eyes. That is definitely the title of this episode.
And the white coming out of your eye.
Yeah,
honestly,
Dave needs to pay a fine. Dave and I need to talk this week. We need to sit down and just have a little conversation.
Whenever and if ever I move out, I will be open to telling a lot more stories.
You know what I think of?
Increased volume.
Okay. You know what I think of when I think of Smokey and the Bandit, when I think of Andrew and his father? He says, Daddy, I ain't ever leaving home. Don't you ever, ever, ever threaten your daddy like that again.
Junior, remind me when we get home to smack your mama right in the mouth.
You gotta do it right. There is no way you come from my lawns. When I get home, I'm gonna smack your mama right in the mouth. Now I can't remember my name or what I had for breakfast, but that just flows out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. You sap-headed son bitch.
Yep. How come nobody ever quotes every which way but loose? You know, remember those Any Which Way You Can and all that stuff?
Oh, that was the Clint Eastwood movies with the orangutan.
Orangutan, yeah.
Hold on, I have to join the bandwagon. I have to shit.
All right. Well, we're gonna end this thing since it's just me and Bob. All right. Monday morning at 9:00 Eastern, we have the Boomer Bunker. We also
Boomer Bunker.
Wednesday night at 9:00 and 7:00 on Thursday evenings. We do the Rubberneckers. Dave wasn't here, but hopefully
Thursday nights.
That's Thursday nights at 7 p.m.
You said Wednesday.
Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Foul.
I'm a moron. I talk and then Bob corrects me. That's how we do things. All right, everyone. We'll talk to you next week. Bye. God damn, Bob.